So Brian had this wine on the wine walk. That was his least favorite, would you say?
Sugar.
It's too sugary.
It's too sweet.
I like these France plates. Yeah, it's actual china. That's not, I mean, porcelain. All of this Adventureland stuff keeps taunting me. I really like it. All of it. Cute. We are heading into England. It feels like we've been here more this trip than any other trip to England. And that's weird because it's not a food festival, but for some reason we keep making our way to England this trip. And heading over to the quick service version of the Rose and Crown over to the side. I mean, it's not called Rose and Crown, but where they have the fish and chips. Brian's had them before, and he said they're the best he's had. He said they're even better than what he had at Raglan Road the other day. So we're going to go grab that for him. So Brian got his yummy fish and chips from England.
Yeah, so that's a lot more fish
than Raglan Road. Yeah, it really is. It's like double the amount of fish. And less fries, which is what I would rather have. And look at this view. No one tops this. Beautiful view. So this duck is incredibly optimistic. She's just sitting here giving Brian the stare down.
Waiting for something. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, Brian's going to be eating all that Mrs. Duck. That's a Mrs. Sorry. We're over at France now, and it's starting to drop on us occasionally, but it's at where it's like blue here, black here. So it's not definitely not raining enough to need like a poncho or anything. It's just a drop here and there. Hopefully it'll blow over. We'll see. We're walking by Spice Road Table, and granted, it's not a main meal time at the moment, but every time I walk by that, it's empty. Every single time. If you've eaten there and you liked it, or even if you didn't, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. It's always completely empty. The feedback I've heard is that it's expensive for what you get. Great view of Spaceship Earth. You see those dark clouds, blue sky. I think it is going to rain, it's just a matter of when. We've made it over to Germany. I wanted to do a little shopping because we haven't been in the actual shops while we've been here. Let's go in here. The Christmas corner. You can't ever get too much Christmas. Guess the mini nutcracker.
The price?
Yes.
$49.95.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with $29.95. And we're both under. It's $54.95, so Brian wins.
Here's the glitter. That's a giveaway.
What's a giveaway?
The glitter. Put glitter on something, it's going to go up double.
I really like all of these pewter goblets, and I like the sign, but it's incredibly heavy. By the time you filled that with a beverage, it would be really heavy. I really like all the detail here. This is nice looking. Go in the toy store? Smells like sauerkraut. Lots of teddy bears. You can see the crane across the water for the third Soarin' theater that they're building. I think it's supposed to open next year, and it's going to be soaring around the world, so that'll be nice, something different. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. I love the ride, but something different will be nice. Here's a quick look at the China Pavilion. We've actually spent no time this trip in China. We usually don't spend a lot of time there. I don't know why. We don't ever eat at Nine Dragons. We ate there one time and didn't really care for it. I mean, we didn't Yeah, you liked it. I didn't really care for it.
I got there. I probably got some kind of shrimp dish, shrimp noodles.
Mine was very good, but it was something I could have gotten at like the Chinese fast food near our house. Like it wasn't remarkable, I guess. No, actually their quick service over here is pretty good though. We've eaten there before and it is pretty good value, I think. Alright, so we're getting one final nacho. I got vegetarian so Brian can have some. This is actually one of my favorite things here, and I know I can make this at home, but I don't know, maybe it's just the view makes it better. Alright, we killed our third set of nachos in a 5-day trip. Yeah, I echo his sentiment. But they were good. We'll be having those again till October.
Maybe not, though, because of food.
That's true, we may not even have them in October.
Maybe for you, though, because it might not be much stuff gluten-free.
I could be wrong, but I think Food and Wine has more for me. Sure. We're taking a quick look in the section of mouse gears that we did not look in the other day.
What's this? Cut coins.
International coins.
It's actually pretty cool.
That is neat.
I can see that as a cool gift
for a kid, yeah. That's neat. I like the giant Stitch.
What, Stitch is a pirate?
Oh, cute. I like it.
This what I don't get is he sprouts out these other sets of arms every once in a while.
Well, we haven't seen the movie. We need to watch the movie.
So he can retract those in?
I don't know. I have never seen the movie. We're Stitch illiterate. Don't mind us. More of the new Star Wars merchandise from the new movie, which by the time this video airs will probably already be out. Oh, I like these Alice in Wonderland flower pots. I don't plant flowers anymore, but those are really cute. I used to plant flowers a lot, but we travel so much, it's not feasible to keep potted plants alive. I killed them all. Because everyone needs a shooter with Mickey on it.
What that is?
I guess. That could be a toothpick holder. But those are definitely shot glasses. Now this one is kind of cute. But I mean, we're past that age of like sitting around with shots.
But people do collect.
That's true. People do collect them and not use them. Very true. These are actually cute, and I'm not big on year merchandise, but I like how you can see Mickey through the front of that. It's cute. This is cute, and I haven't seen this before. Merriest Place on Earth. I'm not saying it's new. I've just not seen it before.
The color.
But because it's off-white.
Yes. Some doesn't look right to me.
So there's some Haunted Mansion merchandise. I really like this wine stopper, except that neither of us really drink wine, so we don't need it, but that's very cool. And I love this. It's that gravestone with the weird eyes that open, and it has what it says on the gravestone on the inside, which is pretty cool. And I do love these candle holders. I said that last trip. Those are really awesome. It's just that, other than bringing those out at Halloween, if you had those in your house all the time, it looked like you're going for some goth look, yeah. Oh, I love this Jack with Zero. So sweet. This is interesting. I have never seen the popcorn with the Lion King characters on it before. Oh, look, here's some little chocolate alligators? Crocodiles. 10. That's interesting. I've never seen those characters on these. Here's a tip, and I didn't come up with this myself. I found it out from a gluten vlogger that comes to Disney World all the time. The Rice Krispie treats that they have are made from Rice Krispie brand, like Kellogg's Rice Krispies, which are not certified gluten-free. So if you really want a Rice Krispie treat, go to Starbucks. Apparently theirs are certified gluten-free, so it's just a tip, especially if you have kids that are, can't eat gluten. We just popped into the Art of Disney for a final look through. I very rarely buy anything. I do buy artwork for the walls occasionally, but that's about it. Oh yeah, shadow boxes, that's right, I do buy those also, but that's about it, really. I still really like this. Remember we looked at that last trip? That's really cute. Oh, I like the 3 caballeros. Am I saying that right? Brian's much better at Spanish than I am. Still think these are neat too. Jiminy. I actually learned something about you today, that Jiminy Cricket was your favorite. I really like the Beauty and the Beast one. That's nice. Haven't these gone way up in price? No? I didn't remember paying that much. I love the big Santa from A Nightmare Before Christmas. That's really cool. Sandy Claus.
This kind of funny. Looks like Peter Pan riding his ride.
Oh yeah. We do have that, so I do buy stuff occasionally. The Gus. And I have... that's not the Sally I have. Mine's different. I have a Sally as well. Alright, Brian can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm getting out this trip with only 2 souvenirs. The Jack Magic Band and the Magic Bandits. One of which Brian's wearing.
He's still there.
He's got Oogie.
It goes in the dark.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. We didn't buy any other souvenirs, did we? That's it. Yeah, so that's pretty cheap. That was like $26.50, I think, total for souvenirs. Not bad.
Probably because Food and Wine Festival will be buying a lot.
Yep.
That's cool.
It really is. That's where they take your picture with Pluto or the characters.
Which is the odd background.
Oh, he was up here this morning. That is neat.
They need to put some of this artwork like on shirts and stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool. So we are heading out of Epcot. I'm a little sad, but not too sad since we'll be back in 30-some days. I need to look at my countdown. And yes, like Brian said, I plan to buy quite a few things at the Food and Wine Festival since this is going to be the 20th anniversary. I already saw some of the merchandise. Looks really cool. So,
and lots of food and wine.
Of course.
Well, not really. Too much wine. Cocktails, beer.
Yeah, whatever. Food and beverage. How's that? Alright. So back to the bus and back to Pop. And then we just have to pack up and head out. Oh, sad. Tomorrow.
Yeah, heading out tomorrow.
Yeah. But we're calling it early today because we like to load the car up the night before and just have a small little bag to carry out in the morning. Makes things simple. So, guess this is it. Bye. It's been a fun trip.
Yeah.
It's been a really good trip.
It has been.
Yeah.
I think I know why I like Epcot the best is because the wide walkways.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't feel like you're on top of people.
I actually think the reason I like Epcot the best is people are more laid back here. They're not running you down to get to the next thing. Like all the other parks, it feels like people are like rush, 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 rush. And here, there's just a much more relaxed. Plus, there's...
You get the separation, all the rides in the front, so people are rushing.
True.
If they want to do the rushing, it's all in the front.
That's true. And then also, to me, as an adult, I wouldn't say this for children, there's more to do at Epcot that does not involve waiting in a line. And that appeals to me. So, this will do it for us. If you've enjoyed our videos, please like and subscribe below. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks for following along with our September trip, and stay tuned for our October trip. Most likely coming up next week by the time you're watching this. Bye!